Hello everyone, welcome to this session. Today I am here with the long answer type questions of chapter 10, that is transportation in plants and animals. So let's start. First question: how do plants take in food, water and minerals? The plants have a transport system called the vascular system, which transport these materials throughout the plants. That means generally two types of vascular tissue are there: xylem and phloem. Xylem transport water and minerals, and phloem transport the food throughout the plant. Now the next question number 2: how does the heart function in humans? Actually, in humans, four chamber heart is present. So, first of all, the right atrium receives impure blood. Impure blood, that means deoxygenated blood, from various parts of the body through the vena cava. And the right atrium sends the blood to the right ventricles. And from right ventricles, it goes to the lungs. Here, carbon dioxide is removed from the blood and oxygen is added in it. That means the blood becomes oxygenated, pure. Now, this oxygenated blood first of all reaches to the left atrium, and from left atrium it goes to the left ventricle. And this movement that is controlled by the valve which prevent the backflow. From the left ventricles, pure blood pumps throughout the body, that means different parts of the body, through the main artery that is called aorta, which is further branched. Again, it received the impure blood through the right atrium. So, in this way, heart is functioning. This is the everlasting function of the heart. Next, question number 3: what is the function of the kidneys in excretion? Explain with the help of a diagram. Actually, kidney work like filters for the body. In the kidney, blood is filtered and purified. Pure blood is sent to the other body parts, and waste removed from the body along with the urine. Let's see the diagram of the human excretory system. So this is the diagram. Actually, the main parts of the human excretory system, that is a pair of kidney, a pair of ureter, urinary bladder, and in kidney actually the nephron. Nephron is the structural and functional unit of kidney, which perform the function of the filtration. So first of all, impure blood that reaches to the kidney where filtration of blood occur, and again this reaches to the different body parts, and finally the waste that is collected in the urinary bladder, and through urine it is removed from the body. Now the next question number 4: explain the process of transportation of food by xylem and phloem. The food that is made by the leaves is transported to the different parts of a plant in the form of a solution, and this process is called translocation. The vascular tissue phloem is mainly responsible for that, and xylem provides, that means the essential nutrients, minerals and water to the leaves for the process of photosynthesis. So in this way, that means both vascular tissue perform this function. Now the next question number 5: how does excretion takes place in plants? Actually, in plants there is no any excretory system like the animals, although the some waste that is removed from the plants by the different parts. So let's see. Plant excrete their waste product in the following ways. Main waste product are carbon dioxide, water and oxygen, in which water and gaseous waste products are released through stomata and lenticels. Lenticels are mainly present in stems. Many plants store waste in the form of resin and gums. Plant also excrete some waste substances into the soil around them. So in this way, excretion takes place in plants. Now the next question number 6. Explain the human circulatory system with the help of a well-labeled diagram. So let's see the diagram of the human circulatory system. It mainly consists of heart, blood vessels and blood. So in human, heart is four chamber. It is divided into two halves by the septum. First of all, right atrium that receives the impure blood from the different body parts through the vena cava, and then this blood goes to the right ventricle, and from the right ventricle through pulmonary artery it goes to the lungs where blood is purified And then this pure blood, oxygenated blood, first comes to the left auricle or atrium, and then to left ventricle. From left ventricle it goes to the different body parts. Now the next question, question number 7. Describe the blood vessels and their type. So blood vessels are the network of tube-like structure through which blood circulates throughout the body. And there are 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, veins and capillaries. Arteries, they having the thick wall, narrow lumen, and it mainly carry oxygenated blood away from the heart. Exception is pulmonary artery, which carry impure blood. Next is vein. They having the thin wall, wide lumen, and it carry deoxygenated blood towards the heart. Exception is pulmonary vein. Capillaries are the smallest of the blood vessels. They connect arteries and veins and helps in exchange of the materials. Now the next question, explain different types of blood cells. So there are 3 types of blood cells: red blood cells, which is called RBC or erythrocytes; white blood cells, which is called WBC or leukocytes; and platelets, which is known as thrombocytes. So RBC, it contains the red pigment called hemoglobin. It is disc-shaped and carries oxygen throughout the body. WBC, that is irregular in shape, and it mainly helps in building the immunity of the body. It is known as soldier of the body. Platelets, which is known as thrombocytes, and mainly helps in the blood clotting. That means wherever cut or injury occurs, platelets run to clot the blood. Thank you, students. So whatever the topic that is discussed in this video, that should be clear to you. If you have any doubt, any query, then you can ask or give the comments also.